Hello everybody, welcome back to Rimworld. Immediately after the last one where your boys straight up dumb with it. Forgot to extract the mech link. Didn't realise that was a thing. I thought it was a piece of gear that was on this person. Nope. It is a little thing that you gotta actively extract from the homie. Install the mech link. Boom. Taka has installed a mech link. She is now a mechanator and can create and control mechanoids. Basic research, mech tech to get started. Through my roof. He immediately rebuilds it. We have a constructor. Hell, he might be able to construct these actually. That could be dope. Where is it? Here we go. Creating mechs. Your mechanator can create mechs and production buildings called their mech gestator. Mechanators can control as many mechs as their total bandwidth allows. Select Tucker, look at her bandwidth readout to see how much bandwidth she is currently using and how much she has available. Bandwidth can be increased with certain apparel and by building band node buildings. Okay. Work, escort, recharge, dormant, self-charge are the mech control groups. To learn more about what each mode does, select the work mode icon on one of Tucker's control groups and hover over the different work orders. The maximum number of control groups can be increased with apparel and implants. Mechanators can signal ancient leader mechs to attack in order to obtain rare items from them. You must do this to improve your mechanator past certain limits, but beware of the danger. Right. So we now have a construction robot, which, as far as I know, can construct everything but slowly. Which is fine because it will actually allow us to construct these coolers beyond what Tucker would be able to do at a simple level 3 construction. How's the heat stroke? It's built up a little more. Oh lord, that sucks. I am going to make the executive decision to build a second passive cooler. In the hopes of stopping him, Shadow, from dying of heat stroke. We don't have enough wood right now. Tucker, I need you to absolutely not botch this. Like 100% huge. Tim's going down slightly. Heat stroke is at 87%. Well, they said 4.3 days of heat stroke or heat wave. We're almost done. Oh my god, he can walk again? Heat stroke's going down because we're at like 27 degrees. We love this. You're wondering because you have nothing to do. Mechanator will automatically repair this mechanoid. Control groups, work group. Work autonomously according to mechanator type. Stay near the mechanator and fight nearby enemies. Follow the mechanator even off map. Oh, that's good. Go to recharge and recharge even if already well charged. Go into a dormant self-charging state that slowly regains energy without a recharger. You know what? Go into dormant self-charge for now because we don't have any building materials. Oh, he built one. He did build one. That's huge. Huge. Okay. So it's not that you're missing material. Oh, you are missing materials. But you're missing specifically steel, I think. Is there any nearby? There's some steel there. You know what? Mine the vein. The vein mine option, by the way, is such a good addition to this game. In that case, actually, yeah, you can stay as you are. You don't need to construct Shadow. Because we have a, even though the robot's going to do it god awful slowly, it'll still be worth it. And we have animals now. I love this. Okay. Yeah, constructor dropped area revealed. Oh, down there. Oh, God, I thought it was like in here and I was going to be scared. So constructor has been attached. Yep, the pods arrive. Heat wave. Still going, but we have a 26-degree room, so we can seek out safe temperatures in there as and when we need to. Love that. Huh. You really don't lose sleep that quickly at all, do you? That's awesome. We are going to need to get power and a death rest capable building. Here's a question. Are her mechs going to operate while she's in death rest? I don't know. Also, let's power you back on. Because you can probably grab the steel and maybe build that. He needs more steel, but there's probably more over here. Yes. Huge. Tucker, you're mining? You're mining above plant cutting? Really? Is that because they're both 3? You should grow and plant cut before you mine, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet. So I think it means you're going to harvest some rice plants. Okay. This has been built. We love that. You will eventually be going for... 0. Yeah. But more than 0... We'll call it -10 is what you're going to be gunning for. Eventually. The heat wave is over. Huge. Visitors. By the way, did you hear my fingers crack when I cracked my knuckles there? That was crazy. Visitors. You have some things to trade. Why don't you trade with Bat the Butcher? You have... Take the club. And... What's a mind numb serum? Take the brainstem. It deadens the mind, rendering the user unable to feel the highs and lows of human emotion. This temporarily prevents them from having mental breakdowns and inspirations. Okay. You know what? Just take the thing. Take the thing and go. Shadow, you're going to re-equip your flame bow eventually. Good. Yeah, get some wood. Oh, it sounded like he fired it by accident when he activated it. So this belongs to Shadow. This belongs to Tucker. I know it's a lot of wood, but I am going to temporarily floor these. A caravan from northeast Casanor is approaching. They are a slaver. Okay. It's just one man. Do you have anyone I could purchase, perhaps? Or... Wait, is it... Oh, these are also your guys. Oh. You do have people. Jet, tail. Can I see stats? Definitely not taken accountable. Great at shooting. Animals intellectual. Patronus. Too smart, night owl, body model, wimp. Oh, they're a genie. Oof. What a legend. You better be a legend. Neurotic, teetotaler, annoying voice. They're all terrible. They're all terrible. Don't even worry about it. We actually don't want any of them. It doesn't behoove us to acquire any of those people as a slave because A, you have to then maintain the like fear on them or whatever so that they stay docile, which is a pain, and we don't have that many people. And I'd much rather have someone I can recruit who I don't have to constantly like placate with a warden who, by the way, we don't have any good wardens, do we? Oh no, Tucker's actually an okay warden. Okay, so she could. But she also has to do half of everything else. She has to do half, Shadow has to do half, and our construction robot does everything else. Shadow, are you still mining? While I respect that a great deal, I straight up need you to finish the watermill researcher. A sad traveller. A desperate refugee is approaching. Tony claims to have woken up from cryosleep all alone and friendless. Tony begs your permission to stay at Transylvania-on-Thames for 20 days. You know what? I accept. Okay? Psychically deaf, completely fine. Respectable stats across the board. While you're here, you're gonna do... You know what? If it can be done, you're gonna do it. Okay? Cool. Hello, Tony. So obviously, Tony could betray us. I don't think that's a problem, because I'm not sure Tony could beat us, basically. And at the same time, they're going to be able to do a little bit of work from us, which is extremely nice. Let's cut this tree down as well. Extract tree? Oh, dude, you could replant a tree? Could you finish watermill generator? That's dope. Then research basic mech tech. Could you? No. I thought, how dope would it be if you could extract the anima tree and move it somewhere more suitable? That would have been awesome. Wasn't to be, unfortunately, but is what it is. Okay. We want to build our watermill generator. You need a construction of 6. Obviously, we don't have that. Requires terrain that supports heavy. Does this not support a heavy? Can I not build a watermill generator? Oh. Or is it that we don't have enough stored wood and that's what's going to stop me from building it? Okay. You know what? Chop all of those trees down. Yep, ship to the stars. I know. Can I not? See, I can build one of these, but I do also have the components. So it's not the lack of construction skill that's a problem. Let's see if we can get enough wood together. Could we then, you know, make it work? .35 melee damage per second to 38% armor pen. I've never looked at melee weapons like this. 14.5. Oh, so the steel longsword is way better. Fair. Wildlife. Why don't you hunt some wildlife so we can make some food? Make some meals. Yeah, yeah. And let's deconstruct these things. Because I don't need them anymore. How much wood is that? 95. Okay, still not enough. Where's the terrain affordance? This one. Oh, really? That's all? None of it supports heavy? I'm not sure I can even build a watermill generator then. Crap. All of that invested time for nothing. Okay. In that case, it's wind turbine time. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, we'll put you here. And then we'll make sure that we chop that. Do I? Hold on. I don't even have batteries? Where are batteries? Oh my god, it's up here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll finish basic mech tech. And then I'll power both of these. Chunks of spacecraft have landed nearby. That's awesome. We love that. What is this? Oh, shallow water. Oh, okay. Ragged uniform. Fair, 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 fair. Okay. Alright, we're fine. So we can't build a watermill generator. Fair. You probably need a river to be able to actively build a watermill generator because it'll have actual decent terrain affordance. Or you might need a water pump to pump water out of the mud to dry it out into soil to give it decent terrain affordance. Either way, it is what it is. Give me batteries next. Look at this bad boy. This bad boy is at -10. We could have a battery that stored a little bit of power. We could actually have, you know, meals in here. Stored in here. Nice and cool. Zone. Stockpile zone. Wait. No, let's do this the smart way. We should build shelves, right? Furniture. Shelf. Yeah. I'll build shelves, and then on the shelves, I can say clear all. This is important priority. You should store foods. No rotten foods. And you should... shelf, storage. Is there anything that doesn't... We don't need hay. Everything else, I think. Maybe not raw food. Maybe on this one. We don't do meals, but we do raw food. For now. We'll see. Tony's hiding in their room. Why are you upset? Observed corpse. Wielding steel club. Okay. Let's build our dumping stockpile zone up here. Copy settings, paste settings. Delete that zone. Expand our farming zone. And then there won't be any corpses sitting out the front. And everybody will be happy. Well, some people will be moderately happy. How's your mood? Observe rotting corpse. That's fair. You? Ugh, awful bedroom. So you're like, I don't want to be sleeping in a barracks with other people. And then I give you a home on your own. You're like, it's not that good. So? Tony woke up in a cryo-sleep casket, alone and, I quote, friendless. Right? Have some sympathy. Things could be worse. Anyway. Let's just speed things up. Unless we're already sped up. I don't like that you're running out of wind. This is why we need a battery. Are you wandering, by the way? You are wandering. Go dormant mode. Oh, that's the recharge settings. Okay. So you're going to passively recharge. I think in the dormant self-charge, they don't produce... What are they called? Pollution packs, I think. So we should be kind of okay. Right. Meal is still frozen. That's good. That's real good. Once we have the battery, we'll actually be able to store some power. In fact, we should probably run some power through that wall. Yeah. And then, could I maybe get you to haul all the corpses out of the way? I'm hoping it doesn't bother you. Well, it is going to bother you. But Shadow's like away from the being bothered by it right now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, let's think about... We want to build... What are we going to want to build? So we want bedrooms at some point. We're going to want a kitchen where you can... Sorry, not kitchen. A dining room where people can go and eat meals. And we don't want any of it too far away. I think I might need to plan out my constructions under the mountain here. I kind of like the idea of having like a set of rooms or a couple of sets of rooms that connect to like a central route in sort of vibe. You know what I mean? And we can always have some rooms outside, which we probably will eventually. Which means we're going to want our dining room to be towards the front. Yeah. Things to think about, eh? Things to think about. In the meantime, though, I need that battery done. And then we're going to need... What are you? Engine Walkerfoot. Should I... Can we animate drink? Oh, no. Need to meditate at the tree to make grass, I think. Yeah. I kind of wanted to like do psychic powers, but we haven't had the option yet from the rich people. The Empire yet. So I was thinking, what if we did some natural psychic powers? That could be cool. Ooh. A little bit of food poisoning. I see. That's fair. In that case, why don't you floor me your floor? Nice. It's going to take some time, but you are going to eventually get a decent level. The Green Emu Ulu. Have a visitor visiting. Sup, homie? 2 visitors visiting. Isn't that nice? Right, Tony, what are you doing, by the way? You consuming a meal? Cooking a meal. Fair. Finished battery. Perfect. I'm going to drop your research down. I'm still going to add a research task. I don't know what, though. Advanced lights? No. We could do geothermal power. Why not, right? Because once you get geothermal power going, even if it's like slowly, piece by piece, he'll do a bit of research here, a bit of research there. Then we build a geothermal generator here and we just run a power cable all the way back, and then we have power forever. And we'll be feeling great. Unless it's a closer one. What the hell happened here? I didn't even hear an explosion. Okay. There's 1, 2 geothermal geysers. There's none closer. Fair. Okay. Well, we'll be fine. We'll work with it. Oh, it was a lightning. That could be it. Toxin packers are raiding. They're attacking immediately. How many? 1 man. Smog. Oh, what a name. Smog. Okay. In that case, we gather the homies, Tucker out front. Where are you, Smog? You're on your way. You only like Shadow will hit them with a bow. Oh! One. 1 banked. Destroyed. Okay, so Tucker is the one not Tucker, Shadow is the one causing fires with their flame bow. I should have perhaps predicted this when I gave them a bow that makes flames. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine, probably. You know what? We can probably recharge or re-engage build mode. So hopefully this will clean up the kitchen a little bit. Now you've got nothing to do, so I will once again dormant charge you. Good. Shadow, what are you up to? Relaxing socially. Homer Simpson, smiling politely. I'm going to ask you to haul all of this crap. Actually, what am I doing? Let's just make you top priority haul for a little bit. So you'll do all the hauling. Hold on, I thought... Oh. Did that wrong. So you're supposed to hold raw ingredients. Yeah. Like food ingredients. Then you're supposed to hold actual food. I've built a battery. Power battery. Let's put a battery there. So we can hopefully store enough power to outlast any issues. We don't have enough... Oh, we don't have enough components. Fair enough. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll get the components, and then we'll get a battery. And... Oh, hold on. Tony just delivered a component? From somewhere. Lovely. Bulk goods trader. I could be convinced to trade with them. Also, we are going to need a death rest casket. Beautiful. Because Tucker, is very close to needing her death rest. 2.1 days. Okay, bulk goods trader. Do you want pretty much nothing we have? Fair. Oh my god, our cows are pregnant? That's awesome. Okay, clearly nothing of value here for now. For now. I'm going to have to definitely manage the cows. We want 2 adult males and 2 adult females. Okay. So we can have as many babies as we like, but once they become an adult, we can have 2 of each, and then we're going to get rid of them for food, is the plan. Sweet. Shadow, I assume you're still hauling? Perhaps? When you're not horseshoeing? Warning slight chunk, okay. You're actually... Yeah, okay, so you're like taking a thing here and then removing the thing. Fair enough. You're swapping the things out. I was like, is he just adding to the stacks? Didn't I tell him to stop doing that? Okay, this is owned by Tucker. Good. Okay, so we have a place for her to death rest when she needs to, which is very soon. Trade caravan. Oh, they left a gift, an elephant leather bowler hat, and a steel visage mask. Wow. Tucker. Can you wear both? No, one or the other. Wear the mask because the only part of you that can't be destroyed and recovered is your head. So having a steel mask might save your life. You charge 1% a day. Fair enough. A recruiter is passing by. All right. Oh, you've mined the component. We love that. We didn't need it in the end, but we love that. Okay. Build shelf. Now, we don't need things to be like this. We don't need this many things, obviously, but it's still kind of nice to have. Paste those settings. Paste, 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 paste. Okay. So I'll have a nice suitable storage room for all of our foods. Tucker, how's the construction going? Getting there. This is good. The deserter. A deserter is calling you nearby. Oh, but this is the one where you like really piss off the Imperium. I don't think we can do that. Because they're one of the few people who I like to ally with. Properly ally. Because you get so many good benefits. If we can. Maybe. We'll see. I just don't... there's so many people who already hate us. I'd rather they don't hate us as well. Who? Hold on. Oh, there we go. So we can get honor. Needs help setting up a hospital. He's asking for one colonist, 13 years or older, for 7 days. And we could get honor, L-Tex helmet or uranium, or goodwill. Cars head on psychic sensitivity, neural heat recovery. We don't have any psychic powers yet, so it's not super necessary. Or if you accept, will become an enemy of the refugee imperium. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I might try and gather some goodwill from these guys at some point. I don't know that I can send Tony. How long are you here for? Does it say? Active. Here. 13 days that we still have Tony. Fair enough. I don't want to send... Here's the deal. Tucker, in less than a day, is going to death rest for the first time. I don't want to then send my only other colonist away and leave our sleeping vampire in the hands of an unknown. Because Tony could decide to betray us and could try and kill her in her sleep. Oh, my fingers. I don't know if that came through the mic. Yeah, I just don't want to leave her vulnerable. If I could, I would love to send Tony. But I'm not sure it will let me. And I don't think she's going to betray us. But I also feel like you never know. You know what I mean? We've had that before where, like, they're all happy and then one of them's like, you know what? I'm going to start some shit. And then all of a sudden, there's fire everywhere and they're setting fire to things and you're like, this is terrible. I might extract... Oh. Okay. So I was going to try and extract some blood from this person, but it will apparently anger Southwest whoever. Which I'm not sure they're even a group of people. Oh, it's literally just them. So if I extract blood from Tony, she becomes an enemy of the state. Not vibing with that. Tucker. Should death rest soon to avoid exhaustion. Tucker, begin your death rest. 4 days left. The ambush night. Oh, see, here's the thing. We could assist them. I wish I had given some honor to Tucker. This is annoying. Yeah. I suppose having a bit of loyalty on Shadow, or a bit of honor on Shadow, is fine. Because... Do you have any psychic powers? Solar pinhole, blind, right? Blinding pulse. Yeah, a bit of honor will be fine. Where's the hair? Up there. Because we'll get a benefit out of it at least. Get it? Yeah, kick its ass. Huge. I think you're gonna die? Yeah. I don't want to listen to that. That's really sad. You gonna be okay, Tony? A few bites. Oh, here we go. Constantius. Off you fuck, son. And we're gonna get loyalty out of this, or honor even. Boom. So Shadow will gain a Psylink. Yeah. So you'll have psychic powers. Yes. I wish I could have done that with Tucker. Yeah. But you know, we work with what we got. Our stuff is full already, huh? My little storage area. We're gonna need to think about that. And I'm gonna plan pollution pump. Cleans polluted terrain. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, we can build like mech gestators and stuff now. Should maybe do that. But yeah, so what my thinking is, right, is tunnel in here and then like all the important stuff under this mountain. And these prisoner barracks, I don't think will ever go under the mountain. I think they'll be outside. And we can always add more housing outside if need be. I think the housing should stay close to the fridge. And then we might put like... we might even make this area into the dining hall at the front. And you have to walk through the dining hall to get to the rest of the place. Like the rest of the home. That's my thinking. I think it'd be pretty freaking cool. Right, shuttle arrived, the hare's dead, you've left. Another recruiter is passing by. Just recruiter after recruiter out of these parts, isn't it? I dig it, but... oh, you know what? Sorry, I want to test this. Ah! The mechanator cannot... well, it can't be changed. I wonder if it could work if it was online. But I can't change its settings because Tucker is considered down. Auto wake on death rest. Completion. Wake up now. No, don't do that because that will kill you. Yeah, so 15%. So it seems like it's going to be 4 full days of death rest. That's fine. And actually, that's what we need to call it for now. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, please consider subscribing to download more content. Check the link in the description. Ring the notification button. We'll be back here for some more weird vampire shenanigans in the next one. See ya!